Hi, my name is Greg Williams. I live in Williamsburg, Pennsylvania, and I'm a member of Pennsylvania Interfaith Power and Light, often called PAIPL. And we're going to talk about planting trees. We've done a lot of it in this area. We've planted about 3,000 or 4,000 over the last 4 years, with the idea that planting trees is one of the best ways to sequester carbon. It also cleans the water. It also feeds the native insects. And so what we are planting are native trees and native shrubs. And I want to give a shout out from the very beginning to the Chesapeake Bay Foundation, who provides these stakes, these trees, and these tubes with the goal of putting 10 million trees in Pennsylvania by 2025. Let me talk today about safety. When we're working outdoors, and we're working along the Lauer Trail right now, there's several things you got to keep in mind. One is ticks, and they're just about everywhere, and they can be out just about any time of season. So generally, if I'm working outside, I will then go home and strip down, shower, and put my clothes in the wash. And if you get the ticks off of you within the first 24 hours, generally you won't have a problem. So that's one issue. Another issue is always poison ivy. And you need to learn what poison ivy looks like. If we have a chance in another video, we'll show you some. You also want to be careful about working close to each other. And then there's COVID. During the COVID tide, we have been continuing to work once we learned that there was a high degree of safety from transmission if you're working outside, that the sun tends to destroy the virus more quickly, and the wind just carries everything away. But if I was at a work party today with a group of other people, I would be wearing a mask. I'd ask people to wear a mask unless they're at least 10 or 15 feet away from each other, and then if they come to congregate again, that they put those masks back on. So we ask you to be very careful about that. We also sanitize our tools. We ask people to bring their own tools and own gloves if possible. If not, we'll sanitize them in between.